Okay, next revision topic for year 9 is three-dimensional shapes. And the first question is match the three-dimensional shapes with their mathematical names. Sphere, another name I suppose you could say for a ball is this one. A cylinder, a bit like a can of Coke or a tin of beans. It's a circular prism, so it follows that circle shape all the way through. A cone, we're probably used to that, seeing a traffic cone or a cone of chips or something we put an ice cream cone has that sort of shape. And then a tetrahedron is, the word tetra means 4. If you've ever heard of the game Tetris, it's got 4 squares. Hedron means it's a three-dimensional shape. So it's three-dimensional shape with 4 sides is this one. There's 1 base and then there's 3 around the side, so that's the tetrahedron. Number 2, circle the shape that is not a prism. A prism is basically a shape that has the same, what I would call the cross-sectional area running through it. So if I looked at the cube, that square at the top runs all the way through to the bottom, okay? So if I cut it in half going across, I would see the same shape running through it. The same here with my pentagonal star shape. If I cut this through, I can see that this shape on the top, the star, would also be the same on the bottom. So that is a prism. This is a triangular prism, a bit like a Toblerone. It's got a triangle at the front and a triangle at the back. And so the sphere is not a prism, so this is the non-prism. Right, we can have a look at this one. Complete the diagram to show a net of a cube. When I'm doing this, I always think of the net of a cube actually as a cross. I should use a ruler, but I'm going to quickly sketch it. And so for me, a cross with 6 squares on it. So if this was top, this would be the bottom. If this was front, this would be the back. And these would be the 2 sides, okay? Which way round you do that, it doesn't really matter. And finally, 1 litre equals 1,000 centimetre cubes. Find the volume of the cuboid in litres. Well, to find the volume of a cuboid, we look at the 3 dimensions. There's the base as such, the height, and then say the depth. And the first thing we do is we just multiply them together. For me, 8 times 5 is 40, times 8 times 5 is 40, times by 3 is 120. And then I've got 1, 2, 3 zeros to add on. So I've got 120,000 centimetre cubes. 1 centimetre cube is the same as a millilitre, but it tells me that 1 litre is 1,000 centimetre cubes. So if I divide by 1,000 here, that's 3 off. That tells me I've got 120 litres.